celebrity spotlight is Pink. Now, I really, I like her music, but I've always been intrigued by Pink because she's always been different. She's been kind of one of those shock and awe performers. And, just knowing a little bit of research that I did on her background, she's had a little bit of a tumultuous childhood and things like that. And they even mentioned something about borderline personality disorder. So it's very intriguing to look at her chart because it is a possibility that she could be suffering from symptoms similar to that. It may not be the case that she actually has a textbook case, however, but she does have triple nines, and triple nines, that's huge because a lot of children, for example, who have ADHD or ADD, they have multiple nines in their date of birth, and she has 3. So she's got, and not only that, she's actually got all of the most active numbers on all 3 of the planes. So she's got all of the she's got triple nines on the mind plane. She's got an 8 on the soul plane and a 7 on the physical. So she's got the arrow of great expression or the arrow of activity, which means she's a go, 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 do, do, do kind of person. She's got a lot of ideas and a lot of giddy up to do them. However, bringing them to fruition or expressing them to other people is really challenging for her because she's got a single 1, which is the number of verbal self-expression. And translating them, she gets somewhat frustrated and also misunderstood a lot of the time. So it shows through in her work, of course, the frustration and all of that. And speaking of frustration, she also has the arrow of frustration, which is the middle of the chart, missing all 3 of those numbers. And what happens when you have the arrow of frustration is that you set the bar really high in terms of expectations, not only of yourself, but of other people. So she does have that ability to get really let down hard and get stuck in that disappointment of it all, so to speak. But she's very wise, which is interesting because her gift is an 8. She's a 7, which is all about truth. So her essence is a 7, but her gift is an 8, which is the knowledge bearer. And then her how, which is the sum of your year, is also an 8. And that means that she's wanting to share truth, but for the purpose of spreading wisdom and knowledge. So it's an interesting chart, to say the least. However, this year for her is a 9, which is high change. And she's also got a peak of 16-7 going on, which is very much turn the chapter, turn the page hard. Starting the year one way, ending it a completely different way. So there's something probably major going on with Pink right now. And maybe we'll see a new album come out that's off the cuff and really real and in your face because she's going through a lot of change. So I want to say happy birthday to Pink, and please do tune in again next week for another Celebrity Spotlight on LotteryUSA.com.